Japanese cough.
Yeah! What was I saying?
Saturday.
Welcome to the show! I am Grogu. No, I am the Star Wars Daddy. Merry Christmas to everybody. This video is coming out on Christmas. I didn't even plan that. It just happened. Will you watch this video? We'll find out. I'm hoping that you're alone and you have nothing to do on Christmas except go to YouTube and nobody else is posting anything on Christmas because they'd be an idiot to try to get views on Christmas. But here I am, and I'm the only Star Wars channel that will be posting anything on Christmas, and it is the weekly Star Wars eBay listing video number 55. It's unbelievable. If you just saw dirt on my hand, you did. I literally just ran over in my front yard. I ran over my Christmas Star Wars lights that project onto my house. I ran over the lights. Oh no.
Did you really?
I literally ran over it. And I ran over the entire light, and somehow the light is still working. It was smashed into my lawn, and the lights, I could see them through the dirt. They were still trying to penetrate, being smashed into my lawn. And the light still works. So we've got Christmas stuff out there. A short has probably already been released, and you're seeing all the Christmas stuff that I put out in my front yard that my wife hates. And my son and I took care of that today. But enough of all that. Let's talk about this video. What is this video if you're brand new to the channel? And if you see me wearing this hat and this ugly Darth Vader Christmas sweater, how are you still watching? If you're a new viewer, I don't know. But please stick with me. I promise you this video will be awesome. And this video is a recap of all of the stuff I just sold on eBay. I sell stuff every single Sunday. It never ends. Sundays. Like this, Sunday, 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 Sunday. And it's all vintage, for the most part, Star Wars Kenner items. And we go over the price points at which they sold at so you know what you should be spending on items like these. We crown a Daddy of the Week, which is the most prestigious collecting award somebody could possibly win on YouTube. And that is the person that spent the most money with me over the weekend. And we do a feature on a specific figure. So usually it's somebody forgotten. Some of you don't know who they are, like a red snaggletooth, a hammerhead, a walrus man. But today's featured figure is going to be on the Sand People Tusken Raider, which is really just a sand person. And we're going to go over the COOs, accessories. We're going to show some movie clips, something interesting about this figure so you can learn who in the world this figure is. Why do we even collect this figure? And where in the world did they show up in these movies as canon? Today, we sold 62 items. Wow, pretty good. And the total price for those 62 items was $2,692, which is an average of $43.41 per item. And if you've watched my videos before, I say this every single time, you know I want to be at least $30. At $30, I am making a good enough profit to have this be worthwhile for what I'm even doing. And anything over $30 means I'm adding stuff into my collection, which you see behind me, all these items. That is all because I am selling these items for more than $30. And right here, you're seeing it, it's Rob. He is the new Daddy of the Week. He lives in the city right next to my son down in California. He's the goon leader, and only he knows what that means because I've said it a million times in these videos, and I've never seen him comment to explain how in the world is he the goon leader. But he is, and he spent $165.19 on an epic item, the most epic item from this weekend, and we will get to his items here a little bit later. You're seeing right here, a thumbnail, episode 54, the nightmare of all episodes. This is where I had a new buyer purchase 19 items, and then as I was sitting down ready to make this video for all of you, he canceled all of his items. He was going to be the biggest Daddy of the Week with $1,500 spent. And then he just cancels out of nowhere. Well, make sure to check out that episode. I lose my mind at the end. The bloopers is like a minute long of bloopers of me losing my mind. You want to check out that video. And on this video right here, it's my Christmas wish list video. It just came out a couple weeks ago. And why am I telling you about that? I'm telling you about that because we have a giveaway happening. And it starts on that video. You have to start on this wish list video to get this item right here. You got to go back and watch it, like it, be a subscriber, and comment what your favorite item is from my wish list. And you have a chance to win this AFA graded 80 Walrus Band Pink Tusks. And I'm going to throw in a bunch of other little cool things too to the winner. But you have to start here, okay? Start with the wish list. This wish list video is a bunch of items I found on Google that said these are some great Star Wars items that you should send somebody this holiday season. So we go over some of these crazy items, and then we go over my watch list on eBay. And the watch list are things I'd really love to add to my collection in 2025. Probably not going to happen. Super expensive items, but we go over all the wish list stuff that I wish that I had here in my collection and some of those gift ideas. But that video is where we start this giveaway. And this giveaway, you've got to start there, and then you have 3 more opportunities after this video to get entries into the drawing to win this. It was in episode 54, which we just showed, where the disaster happens, where that idiot moron bid on all my items with no intention to pay. Watch that video. You got to go like it and comment on that video. You have Sunday's video that just happened, which was right here, the December mail haul under my Christmas tree. Let's open some packages. What in the world did I add to my collection in December? It's happening in this video right here. And if you go and comment and you like this video, that's entry number 3 that you can have into this drawing. And then today, on Christmas, and you have until the 28th to do all these things. If you like and you comment on this video, that'll be number 4 entries that you can have to win this item. So if you go in and support me, I'm going to support you. You get those entries in there, and you have until the 28th. Why the 28th? Because 28th is Saturday night. That's when I'll be doing the final touches of my editing for Sunday's video that's coming up, which I'll talk about at the end of this video. Well, this all sounds very confusing. But if you, on the 28th, I'm going to be editing Sunday's video, and I will be announcing the winner on this Sunday's video. So you have until Saturday night so that I can go in and make the video of the thing spinning, who in the world wins, and add that into Sunday's edit of the video. Then we'll find out who wins this Sunday. So at the end of this video, stick around to find out what this Sunday's video is about and any other future content that I'm coming out with, as well as there'll be a short that comes out as I'm talking in my outro that will show you all the current eBay items that are up for sale right now. I can tell you right now that we've got some incredible items. I actually have a lot of variants. If you're looking for a no COO or a Taiwan or a Hong Kong Chewbacca, they're all listed. If you want a orange logo or a red logo AT-AT driver, it's all listed. I have so many duplicate type figures of different variants. I had to list them all. So we got 3 Chewbaccas, we got 2 of this, we got 2 of that. And so it's a great time to pick up any of those extra figures that you need for your collection. If you're trying to collect variants or different COOs, it's happening this week. But enough of all this. I can see I've gone on for like 10 minutes. The blood is draining from my head with this very tight Grogu Christmas Santa Claus hat. I'm sweating in this stupid, ugly sweater for Vader. It used to have lights, I think, that went right over the nipples. Yep, oh, here it is. I can actually, there's this little thing that's right here. It does not work anymore. It just actually causes my nipple to be very irritated because I'm not wearing a shirt on underneath this because it's too hot. I'm sweating. I got to get out of this stuff. Let's stop all of this craziness on Christmas. Let's get, oh, you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say something else. Because it's Christmas, randomly, my son, who is here, 6 foot, apparently, he's been sick so much. He had pneumonia and he had the flu. He has shredded his weight down to 215. I said last week he was 240. He's told me today, Dad, that's a lie. I used to be 240. Now I weigh 215 pounds. So I've lost so much weight from all this sickness that I've had. So now he's ripped again. And he is going to randomly choose. He doesn't know any of you guys. He's going to randomly choose one person for Christmas. And I'm going to throw something extra into your package, and you will find out on this video who gets this extra awesome Christmas present from yours truly, the Star Wars Daddy. Let's get into all these sales! Todd is a new buyer. Let's start right off the bat with a new buyer, possibly a new subscriber. Everybody's getting excited. We've got a thin skirt, so thin on this Klaatu, and he's all complete and in very nice condition for $13.50. And we've got a low gray. He's complete, Hong Kong COO in near mint condition. Went out for $19. Hey, you fat Santa wannabe. Why don't we do a feature on the Tusken Raider Sand People, which is really a sand person, but they call them a sand people because it's a group of people. But we really know it's just a sand person.
Well, there are two banthas down there, but I don't see any... Wait a second. They're sand people, all right. I can see one of them now.
This is the worst job I've had since I was the conductor for the Sand People Choir. And a 1 and a 2. No. The altos were early. Now, this is the worst glee club I've ever... Oh, come on. Where are you going? The benefit's tomorrow.
Relax. The Sand People frighten easily, but they'll be back. And in greater numbers.
Well, that'll give us a richer harmony.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going to sound fantastic.
Shelley is a repeat buyer out of Nevada. Picked up 2 items from me on this Christmas day. Picked up that freezing Hoth Luke Skywalker, which we did a feature... No, we did the Hoth Han Solo feature last week. So this is the other freezing version of a figure. The Luke Skywalker from 1980, all complete, went out for $22.50. And the feature, which we just saw right off the bat, we just hopped right into it, the Tusken Raider Sand People. And this is from 1977, all complete, went out for $23. Alan is a repeat buyer out of Wisconsin, picked up my Weequay of the week, because we know there's always a Weequay. This is the Hong Kong COO. It also can be a no COO, but this is the Hong Kong version, all complete in very nice condition for $20.50. That's pretty good. AJ is a new buyer, and let's hope it's a new subscriber as well. Right out of North Carolina, picked up my Bosk. And where did Bosk go today? Well, it's a Hong Kong figure and all complete in very nice condition. Went out for $16.50, which is pretty normal. Rylan is a repeat buyer out of Minnesota. Tried to be the daddy of the week this week. Picked up 6 items. Got the Royal Emperor's Guard. I don't know why I struggled. It's actually the Emperor's Royal Guard. I kind of reworded that one. Near mint condition, Taiwan, just missing that staff, but someone out for $20. We've got the AT-AT driver with the red logos, all complete in nice condition for $15.05. A Chief Chirpa, the no COO version with the raised bar. It's like this little tiny little bump that's blank on that Chief Chirpa. Kind of a harder one to find. Near mint condition and all complete, went out for $26. We've got a C-3PO in pretty nice condition. Could stand barely. I think that's what we had there. Loose limbs. Went out for $10.50. We've got a prune face that made up for it. A no COO figure always in near mint condition and all complete for $36.99. And a Death Star droid, all complete. Again, could barely stand. Went out for the starting bid price of $10. Matthew's a repeat buyer. He buys from me all the time. He's a buddy of mine, and he's out of Connecticut. And he picked up a couple of accessories. He got those Rebel rifles, a lot of 2 of them, for $14.50. Dave is a repeat buyer out of Iowa. He's picked up an accessory part for a playset. It's the radar laser cannon from the Hoth Ice Planet playset from 1980. Just that little radar thing. But he needed it. He needed it for his display, $15.38. Sean is a repeat buyer out of New Hampshire, has picked up my Hoth Stormtrooper with a split visor, has the blaster, just missing that skirt. And I sell one of these every single week because I have so many of them. And I don't have the skirts. Every now and then I get skirts, but for the most part, like 75% of these do not have skirts. So we sell them as is, and this one went out for $14.50. Mark is a repeat buyer out of Kansas. He picked up that Walrus Man. That is the drawing we have going on right now, by the way, for the graded version of this figure. This is pink tusks as well, all complete in nice condition for $24.50. Don is a repeat buyer out of New York, picked up my Hoth backpacks. We know I always have those every single week because I have this gigantic baggie filled with all of these backpacks. And there's 5 of them in this lot. No gas mask, went for $10.50. Garrett is a new buyer. And again, a new subscriber out of North Carolina. Picked up my Bespin Han Solo in pretty nice condition overall, and all complete Hong Kong COO, because that's pretty much the only way he comes, unless we're dealing with a Lily Letty or possibly a PvP. I'm not even sure if there's a PvP Bespin Han Solo, because I don't have one. So let's not even go down that road. I don't want to add it to the list of the million things that I want. And he went out for $23. Kip is a new buyer, and I'm not even going to say it. I've already said it 4 times for the other new buyers. We're hoping for a subscriber. And he's out of Alabama. Picked up my Lobot of the week. This one was in near mint condition and all complete. Very nice figure for a pretty average price of $15 and a penny. Be careful what you see, buddy. Kill is a repeat buyer. He buys from me all the time. He's out of North Carolina. Picked up 3 items. We've got that Rebel Commander. And I think you know what I'm going to say. He's cryo-frozen. Could be alive, could be dead. Most people died on Hoth. But maybe he survived and just got caught underneath a big snowbank that fell down on him after some AT-ATs walked near him. I don't know. But most likely this is a dead figure. And he's going out for $14.51. We got the B-Wing pilot missing that blaster because he's so hard to find, that blaster. Oh my, it has been lost and abandoned by us as kids. Like I said in a short that came out recently, he is in the attic in some old vacuum that your parents had to keep because they can't let anything go. They don't throw anything away. Sitting next to lint, wondering if they'll ever be played with again, or it's in a grave. Buried alive in the backyard. You dug holes, you dug trenches, you built all those scenes from the Star Wars movies and then filled them up, and now those accessories are just in the dark, wondering if they'll ever be touched. What a sad story. Watch that short if you could. Give me a like and a view. But that B-Wing pilot is missing that blaster because we didn't care. And went out for starting bid price of $10. And then we got an AT-AT driver rifle lot of 2. That's about all you can say about those things for $10.50. Joshua, he's a repeat buyer. He's a past daddy of the week. He FaceTimed me. We talked on the phone. We met each other. He also got me a poster. Him and his daughter Hannah took care of a poster that you'll see in this video popping up right here. This was my entire collection room tour video. We saw the poster. He got signed by Hayden Christensen, and now I owe him some items, and I'm working on them. Joshua, I told you on the phone, I'm trying to piece it together. I told you I was going to spend thousands of dollars on a action figure lot, and I won that lot. So we should be pretty wrapped up here soon once all those items get to me, probably after Christmas with the shipping. But I think we're going to be all squared away. And then you went nuts, and you picked up 4 items right here. And did I mention that Joshua lives on Banger Lane? That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
There he is.
Please.
Mwah! There he is. Come on.
What? Where am I?
I thought we weren't supposed to say that.
Oh, yeah. We're not saying that anymore. I might have edited it out or I left it in. I don't know. We don't know what I did, but we got a Nyanum or Neonum, however you want to pronounce his name. He will respond. He doesn't even speak English, so he doesn't know what you're saying. It's a 1983 figure. Hong Kong COO, near mint condition and all complete, went out for $23.49. We got a die-cast Darth Vader, right there, Darth Vader TIE Fighter from 1980. It's a vehicle. It's all complete. It's got the little Darth Vader thing that pops out the back. It's always missing. And in pretty nice condition overall for $40.71. We've got a Forlo. Near mint condition, all complete for $16.09. Is that the steal of the day?
Steal of the day.
And we got a blue accessory, a solid blue. Don't think from the pictures that this is, you're getting a steal because it's one of the blue black blasters. It's not. It's a solid blue blaster. And it's an accessory. It's an Imperial blaster. And it went out for $15.50. Thanks, my man. Joseph is a new buyer. And he is going to be a new subscriber. We're forcing him to have fun and to enjoy the nostalgia of vintage Star Wars figures. How can you not want to be a part of this? Joseph out of Oklahoma, please join. We want to have you here because you picked up a Boba Fett, a beautiful Boba Fett in very nice condition and all complete. Went out for $33.50. Jordan is a repeat buyer out of Texas. Picked up my Reese. It's the Taiwan version, all complete. Pretty nice condition for $20.50. That's pretty good. Joseph is a repeat buyer out of Florida, and he looks like he lives right down the street from CAS, where I send all my figures to be graded. At least he lives in the same city. And that's all the information I'm going to give for Joseph. And he's a repeat buyer, and he picked up a Darth Vader. It's a Hong Kong COO, missing the tip. Oh my gosh, might have a little tear in the cape. I don't know. But he still went out for $24.01. West Palm Beach, y'all. Justin is a new buyer, a subscriber out of Georgia. Picked up the feature of last week's video, which is the Hoth Han Solo. He's freezing. We had a lot of fun with that figure. Go check it out. Would you believe that the Hoth Han Solo's jacket in the movie is actually brown? I had no idea, and I found out, along with probably most of you, that it's not a blue jacket. Kenner made a blue jacket, but it's actually brown in the movie. It's just hard to tell with the lighting and all that stuff. Blew my mind. So go check out episode 54, again, where I lose my mind in that video. It's worth a watch, I promise. And Justin picked up that figure, the Hoth Han Solo. He's freezing, but he's still having a good time. And he went out for $17.50. Bill is a repeat buyer out of Pennsylvania. He buys from me every single week. And he picked up that R5D4, the 1977 date stamp, which is a little bit more scarce, but I feel like you have the 1977 more than 1978 right now. I don't know, a lot of 1977s coming through, but apparently that's supposed to be the more scarce one because it's an R2D2 body. So they ran out of the 1978 date stamp ones, and they had to then switch over to R2s. So, that's the myth and the legend about R5D4. Who knows? But this guy went out for, he was in okay condition. Went out for $13.50. Jack is his alias. He doesn't want anybody to know his name. Leave him alone. But he's a past 4-time Daddy of the Week. And he literally almost won this week again to be a 5-time. But he's still a 4-time. And he lost by $4. And we will get to that Daddy here soon. But he picked up 3 items. Jack did. And he picked up that Farm Boy Luke Skywalker in near mint condition. It was a beautiful figure. I just didn't have a saber with a tip. So I figured he'd probably just sell well on his own. And he did for $41. We've got my Jawa of the week. It's with the large eyes. He's all complete, near mint condition. A beautiful Jawa. Went out for $43. And then, something I haven't had in a while, is the orange-haired Luke Skywalker, the Bespin version. There's the brown hairs, and there's like the olive hairs. The blonde hair is the most common one. And then every now and then there's an orange hair one. Pretty scarce, I believe. In near mint condition, went out for $77. Rodney is a repeat buyer. He leaves me comments on every video that are always supportive. I appreciate it, my man. And he has gone nuts today. He almost was the Daddy of the Week. He was close, but he picked up that Rebel Soldier from 1980, all complete, nice condition for $16.50. He got another Stormtrooper. Believe he's purchased multiple Stormtroopers from me. This is the 2-line Hong Kong COO, all complete in nice condition for $26.51. And then we've got that Droid Factory playset R2-D2 all complete in actually pretty nice condition. A little bit of sticker damage, but displays beautifully. Very nice figure. Went out for $80. Wayne is a new buyer. He is a new subscriber, I guarantee it. Out of Illinois, and he's picked up my Hammerhead. Beautiful figure, nice condition. I think there might have been a couple loose limbs on this one, but he comes with a blaster that sells by itself for almost $20 with plus shipping on any Facebook group. And this guy went out for only $18.50. Scott is a repeat buyer out of Connecticut. He's picked up one of my accessories, and it's that Zuckus rifle. And this went out for barely over the starting bid price of $10.50. And you've been seeing him pop up right here. It's Rob. He is the daddy of the week. He's the goon leader. We don't even know what that means, but that's what he is. Don't worry about it, okay? That's all he needs to worry about it, and that's all that matters. And he's picked up a beautiful item today as a brand new daddy of the week. He buys from me all the time. He lives in a city that's right next to my son, where my son lives, out of California. And he's picked up that Jedi Luke Skywalker, one of my my second favorite figure behind the Stormtrooper Luke Skywalker is the Jedi Luke Skywalker, probably the next figure I played with the most. This is with the blue saber and all complete in near mint condition. Beautiful item. Went out for the staggering price of $165.19. Rob, my man, you've been buying from me forever. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, Calvin, my son, randomly choose any figure you want, and we're going to throw in something awesome for Christmas. It's the Christmas giveaway. Which figure do you love, buddy? Okay, right here. He's picked this R2-D2. It's yellowed. It almost was a beater. And whoever this goes to, we're going to find out who that was. Curtis is a repeat buyer, buys from me all the time out of Massachusetts. And he was the random winner of the Christmas gift. My son picked him out. He picked the R2-D2, which is happening right here. Sensor scope version. A little bit of yellowing there to the sticker, but pretty nice overall. Went out for $31.51. And Curtis, I've got a bag here of all kinds of goodies as a Christmas gift for being the random winner from my son, picking out the item that you had purchased as a Christmas gift. There's a card in here as well, the special note directly from me. I actually wrote it. My wife did not. So please excuse the handwriting, but hopefully you appreciate this gift bag that you got. Merry Christmas. I appreciate all of the business that you've given me. Achoo! You never know what'll happen here with the Star Wars Daddy. Only good things happen when you're here on this channel. Chris is a repeat buyer out of Kentucky. Picked up my Wicked W Warwick. It's the no COO version, all complete in nice condition, just missing that staff. As we know, those are hard to come by. Went out for $18. Anthony's a repeat buyer out of Tennessee. Picked up that ATST driver, near complete, missing that blaster. Where is it? It's in a landfill. It's in your parents' backyard, in that grave we talked about, or it's still in a vacuum. A vacuum from the 1970s or 1980s that your parents could not let go. Your mom is still using the same vacuum. It's time this Christmas. Get her new vacuum. I'm purchasing a new vacuum for my mom because she has a very old vacuum that doesn't work. And I bet you if I went in there, I could find some accessories. But I'm not going to go through all that lint and dirt over those little tiny things. It's not that important to me. I've got plenty of them here already. Thank goodness. But this is the no COO figure. Again, missing his blaster. Went out for $15.50. Craig is a new buyer. Man, we're going to have so many new subscribers this week. Out of Minnesota, picked up 2 items from me. We got that Lando skiff guard. He's disguised up. Hong Kong version, all complete. Nice condition, $24.02. We got a Bespin security guard. All complete. Pretty nice overall, as I can see on this tiny little picture on my computer. I don't know why eBay doesn't make those bigger for me, but I'm not going to click into it and waste time. $13.50. Fred is a repeat buyer out of New York, picked up 2 items. We've got that Rebel Commando, that old guy in that horrible green outfit he's wearing that doesn't even blend in with the trees that are brown. Near mint condition, Hong Kong CO, all complete, $28, and an AT-AT Commander, near mint condition, all complete, straight out of 1980, went for $26.01. Christopher is a new buyer out of Rhode Island, the tiny state of Rhode Island, and picked up 2 items from me that are very nice. We've got that Nikto Skiff Guard, no COO figure because it's the only way he comes, in near mint condition and all complete, went out for $23.50, and a Rancor Keeper. It's a no COO version as well, in near mint condition and all complete, went out for $29.50. And now just some honorable mentions for some items that haven't been paid for at the time of making this video on a late Sunday evening. We've got Richard. He's a repeat buyer. He buys from me all the time. He's picked up a bunch of items, and all those amounts will pop up right here because I don't have a total, or the total grand total amount. I don't have the individual amounts on this page unless they only purchased one item. But because Richard purchased so many items, I only have the grand total. It's $110.52, by the way, is what he spent. He got an FX7. It's the red eye version in near mint condition right here. We got a Chewbacca. It's the small Hong Kong COO in near mint condition. I believe this one went for really cheap. It should be right here. I was pretty surprised at this price. We've got a Imperial Commander in near mint condition and all complete. We've got that Tebow. He's the Taiwan version, near mint, all complete. And a 2-1B with a flat paint, all complete in near mint condition. We've got Raymond. He's a repeat buyer. And we've got that Lando Calrissian. It's the near mint figure, the no COO version, a little bit more rare, went out for $26.01. We've got Raymond also purchased an IG-88 all complete Hong Kong COO in nice condition for $23.50. We've got Stefan. He's a new buyer. He picked up my no COO near mint Squidward Squidhead, all complete for $33. We've got Julie. She is a repeat buyer, and she picked up that Imperial TIE Fighter pilot. It's the China, raised bar China version, all complete for $23.51. We've got Andreas, the Jedi Sith Lord. He knows who he is. And it's a near mint condition, and you're hearing it right now. It's a near mint condition. Pig, the Gamorrean Guard Pig. It's the Hong Kong version, all complete, round for $26.01. We got Chad. He's a new buyer. And I think he might have tried to buy from me last week when we had that situation with that other buyer, because the name looks kind of familiar, but I don't know. Anyways, near mint condition Yoda with the orange eyes and the orange snake, just missing the cane, went out for $31. We've got Adrian. He's a new buyer, and he bid $10, the starting bid price, on a pair of Imperial rifles, and he won them. Oh my gosh. We've got Scott. He's a repeat buyer, and he won the last drawing that we had, which was for, what was it for, the last drawing? Oh, we have Walrusman now, but it was a Bosk. It was the graded Bosk, and he is the winner of that. He's already received it. It's in his collection. He loves it. And that's just a reminder. Don't forget, like and subscribe to this video and all the other stuff I'll talk about here at the end of the video as we get past this last item. But Scott, who was the winner of the Bosk giveaway, has picked up that Land of the Jawas action playset Escape Pod Rocket, just the accessory that goes with it, and he spent $31. Okay! We did it. We got through all those sales. What an epic weekend. Even though my inventory has slowed down at the end of the year here, I can tell you it's about to ramp right back up. I bought so many collections here in the last couple of weeks, and they are just slowly getting to me because of the holidays and everything's slowing down. So we should have a lot of items for the month of January. And just a reminder, we sold $2,692 worth of stuff for 62 items that went out the door. And that is an average of, 43 something dollars. I said it in the beginning. I don't know. It's way more than $30, which is where I want to be. And so happy that everybody supported me this weekend by bidding. Even if you didn't win, I appreciate you putting in some bids to help all of these amounts go for those market prices, which is what I needed them to go for. And you saw it right here, Rob, the Goon Leader. He is the new Daddy of the Week, $165.19 on that blue-sabered Jedi Luke Skywalker, my second favorite figure. And he finally became a Daddy of the Week. It was a perfect week for him to go in and get that epic item that he needed for his Christmas wish list. And I'm glad that he was able to pick that up. And speaking of the wish list, I think where is that? Here is that Walrusman. I dropped him again, but he's okay. It's just still the one tab that's broken in there. I thought we were going to have more tabs broken. I dropped him like 4 feet. I'm getting really clumsy in my old age. But here he is. What do you need to do? We were talking about a wish list. You got to go to the wish list video because that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to go to the wish list video, see all the people that have commented, liked, and are subscribed right there. And then from that point on, I will go to the next 3 videos, which is episode 54 of my weekly Star Wars eBay listing videos, and see who also commented and liked on those videos, or that video. Then we're going to go to my December Christmas tree unboxing mail haul video that just happened last week on the last Sunday. And I'm going to see who commented and liked that video. Then I'm going to come to this video right here on Saturday night, the 28th, and see who commented and liked this video. And we're going to get you up to 4 entries into the drawing for that graded AFA 80 Walrus Man. And I will throw in some extra goodies, I promise you, into that package. So make sure you start with the wish list because that's where it all begins. You can still like and comment on all these other videos, but you will not be a part of the drawing unless you start on the wish list video. So make sure you go back and do that if you haven't done it. And that thumbnail is in the description down below, as well as was in the beginning of the video if you need to look at the picture and see, match it up. It's a red background. It's Christmas. It says wish list on it. Just go ahead and click on it, watch there, comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. I think all that stuff just popped up, right? Like, subscribe, bell notification, comment. And all the links also down below are to my TikTok, which I'm now up to 60 subscribers. I know us old people that are into vintage Star Wars toys probably are not as into TikTok as I would think. So that has been slow moving, but I actually get more likes and views over there than I do here on YouTube. So if you are on TikTok, please go follow me by going down in the description below. And my Instagram is there as well, and also my eBay. So right now you're seeing it. These are the eBay items that are up for sale right now. We have a lot of the items that are brought over from episode 54 when we had that moron purchase all those items and then intend to cancel them right after purchasing them. And those are up for sale this week. We got that blue snaggletooth that's up for sale as well. So that'll go for a big dollar amount. You might be the daddy of the week if you just picked that one item, and then a bunch of other incredible items. We have variants for figures. We have 3 Chewbacca's that are all different COO variants and all that kind of good stuff. And those guys are up for sale right now. Coming up, that bell notification that you hit, crucial. This Sunday is a big video. I don't even know how I'm going to start it. I have the ideas for it, but what it's going to be is we're going to go back into 2024 and view all of my highlights. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to watch them with you, and I'm going to comment on them and review them and see all the stupid things that I did in 2024. And then the most important thing that's going to happen here are all the changes that are happening in 2025. And I don't want you to be scared. These are not gigantic changes. They're only changes that are going to help you and me, but it's going to help all of us. And so you want to stick around and watch that video. It's a crucial video. We're going to take a look at 2024 behind us. We're going to go into 2025 in front of us. What is that going to look like? Why it's important to you. We're going to have, I'll just give you a little sneak peek. Memberships is going to be huge. And if you think, oh, Star Wars Daddy, you're like every other channel, you just want to take our money. No, that's not what I want to do. I promise you that every tier of the memberships is going to blow your mind. It will. It's the best memberships you will ever see on YouTube. And you're going to want to become a member. And it's going to affect eBay as well. So there's going to be some changes to eBay, but memberships will counteract those changes for you. And I promise you the things that you're going to get from me and the things that you see or that are about to happen here for 2025 on this channel is going to blow your mind. It's going to be something you want to be a part of. This community is going to be growing all year long. We're going to be fully monetized here on YouTube. I promise you, early on in 2025, and only good things are going to happen from there. But listen, I think we've said it all. We've done it all. I've sold it all. I've collected it all. I've wished you Merry Christmas. Curtis, don't forget, Curtis, he was a random winner. My son picked out a random figure. He came over, he just picked some figure, and that's who I gave a little gift baggie full of, I think it was like $60 worth of stuff as a Christmas gift to Curtis for being the random winner. And I will tell you this right now, if you're still sticking around, You might be the only people that know about this. Not everybody sticks around to the end, but I'm going to tell you, if you're watching, that I'm going to pick another random winner. Not me, but my son is going to pick another random winner for next week, for episode 56. So this Sunday, he will be here, and he will hate his life having to listen to me, his dad, the most embarrassing thing on the planet, doing this stupid YouTube channel that he says, with these stupid ears on this stupid hat, making videos and embarrassing him. And he's going to pick another figure for New Year's. It's going to be a New Year's, Happy New Year's gift little bag that's going to go to a random person from a random figure he's going to pick off this floor. And you're going to get an awesome item. So just know that when you're bidding on all these items, that you might get a nice little gift bag worth at least $50. $50 worth of random stuff that's all Star Wars related going to you. Well, like I said, I've said it all. I keep talking. Every time I say it all, then I say some more. I've got to shut up. This video's gone on long enough. Merry Christmas from my family to yours. Thank you so much for what an incredible year of sales, of YouTube, something I didn't even plan as being something that I was ever going to do. I made one video and then all of a sudden it just kept spiraling. And here we are, hundreds of videos later. What an amazing year. I cannot wait to go over 2024 with you in the past and talk about 2025 and all the incredible things that are happening here. Until the next time, Christmas Darth Vader? Who is your daddy? It's a repeat buyer, a buddy of mine, and he's got his own YouTube. Is a repeat buyer and a buddy of mine. He's got his own eBay site, account. What do you call it? It's an account, you idiot. And he has his own YouTube